I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Sandman. Up first is the Sandman from the United States of America, coming off a tough knockout loss in their last fight.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America.
A lot of trash talk. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That right hook's already working well. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Catch and shoots. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Back and forth they go. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. You can see from the record, this fighter is fan. Whoa, wait a minute! And now going for the finish. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Punch, counter punch. What a nightmare scenario! it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The courage on display here is incredible. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good counter punch. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know what? I've been in fights like that.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Punch, counter punch. Good counter punch. Incredible work rate. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Right hook catching air. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw
Dominant.
And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Straight right just misses. Straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even. Hold it right there, and we may see an early stoppage here. Hold that thought. Oh, down goes Powerhouse. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that.
Whoa, Johnny! A chance to make history. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knock. Here we go in the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Hold that thought. Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more cautious? I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
The stamina is off the charts. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Good job trying to... Whoa, wait a minute! The defense failed them! And Powerhouse has been dropped. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. What a huge moment. Round 7, here we go. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Neither one of of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Nope, that hook won't score. The straight right just misses. Can't find a home for that jab. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And Powerhouse has been knocked down. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is God. Did you see the...
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have the Sandman. And they do. Up first is the Sandman from the United States of America. In their last fight, they won by knockout.
This bout is...
All the talking has been done. And there's the bell to start round one. Nope, that hook won't score. Clean jab. He misses with that jab. Perfect counter lands. That jab won't score. That counter punch caught him clean. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. Good counter punching. And that hook misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. And he scores with the counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell for round two. That round was complete domination. Whoa, wait a minute! Oh my! That's a game changer! How did they not go down? Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Catch and shoot. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch can change the entire complexion of this fight. Missing with that right hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter and according.
On to the third. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. He blocks that jab. They're going deep into the gas tank on this round. The defense failed them. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one. Here we go to the fourth round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He got out of the way of that right hook. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Throws the uppercut, but misses. Incredible work rate. These punches coming from every angle. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. One punch could change everything in this battle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Get you.
Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. lot of effort being exerted here. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How about that time? This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
Yes, sir. We fight on here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next. On to the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell who's stronger and who's fastest. Nice counter shot. They are giving us a high-tempo show. The straight right just misses. You'd like to see more jabs. That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
You're taking too much to fight is over.
And I can't believe that it's ended this way.
This should have been stopped at the beginning of the round.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get...
We've got high hopes for this contest. First up, we have...
This bout is
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. He threw a punch and just got countered. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. That jab misses. A perfect counter shot. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven. My question is this. It's not about becoming champion, it's about staying champion. There's only very few champions in the world that believe they are the best. So if you're going to pick the title up, it's not about the first defense. It's not even about the second defense. It's about the third, fourth, fifth defense. It's yours. So I want to see him own this belt that he picked up in his last fight. Own it, say, I deserved the belt.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I see.
Here we go, it's round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And now going for the finish. And down goes Tiny. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. You still want to
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Gotta look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Tried to score with the uppercut. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right.
On to the third. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This fighter has a killer instinct. Just look at this KO percentage. Over 70% of their fights have ended early. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. So much for defensive abilities. A much better game plan here. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. We don't see a knockdown.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made look.
And there's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
It's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Swing and a miss with that left hook. Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. So the referee says fight on. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knock. Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This boxer is a... Whoa, wait a minute! Where was the defense? Why weren't they covering up? Why weren't they more... And Tiny goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. More away.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in a round.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now, it's down to them.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. And they're calling it there.
Too early, too early. Should have let him get stuck in with it.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
A TKO, we've got to see it again. Because TKOs, they finish the story too early. It's like being kicked out of a club before the night's done. We want to get a full-blooded who won and who lost.